Hi guys, this is Yummy Mommy and welcome back to my channel, and I'm so excited about today's video because I have the most special human in my life on this video. Hi mom.
Hi Joanne.
How are you?
So good.
Guys, this is my mom. As you can tell, we kind of look alike.
Yeah,
we do, right?
I think we do.
I think we do.
Yeah, 80% like.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, so do you want to introduce yourself? Tell me your
my name is Emily Obwaka, Mama Joanne, Angie, Dora,
Yummy Mommy's
Nelly.
Yummy Mommy.
Yes, that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she's the mom to ask for. You guys already met my other sisters, Angie, my older sister, and my two younger sisters, Dora and Nelly.
Yes.
And I thought I would just have her on here to answer a few questions because people are always asking me about you, mom.
Really?
Yeah, you're so famous
okay.
and you don't even know.
Okay, through you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we prepared a few questions, and by me I mean me. By us I mean me and my sisters that she is going to answer. Are you ready?
Okay. Let's go.
They're not that many. They're like about 10 or 15. So just answer. Just like be honest. You know, just like tell the people like the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I hope they're not too hard.
They're not hard. Okay. First question. Out of the four of us, which baby was the most difficult? To like take care of? Who was like really fussy?
Okay. The one that comes to mind is Angie. Angie.
I just knew. Look at her, feisty little one.
Angie, yes, was feisty.
That's my older sister. Is
As
Angie.
in, she was a risk child.
Yeah.
You know, you turn your back, this girl would be up the stairs.
Seriously.
You turn your back, she's fallen off the bed.
Oh God.
I mean, she took all the accidents she had. I think were more than all of you put together
combined. Wow. And
so
but it made her into like the kind of person who can take risks even in her grown up life, right?
Exactly.
That's quite cool.
Yeah,
but
she was a go-getter.
She's a go-getter.
Yes.
Did she change when I came along?
No, you are the mild one. You feared
even up
pain.
to now. I'm still mild. You can see.
Yes, she feared pain. So
really, even till now.
Yes.
Injections are is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Out of the four of us, whose labor was the worst? You gave birth to all of us naturally, right?
Yes, so all of you naturally.
Whose was the worst?
Again, I must say Angie was. I'm sorry,
Angie.
Sorry, Angie. But because she was the first.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't know what to expect.
I didn't know what to expect.
Oh.
In fact, the only hint I got about labor was my mother-in-law told me, you know, hiyo ni vita ya wanawake. And when she said that, I said, okay,
like,
what must
because you can't imagine.
You see the pregnant woman looking so good, and my pregnancies were amazing. Yeah. All of them, none were a problem. And then comes this, you know, bridge to where you're holding a beautiful bouncing baby. And
it was something else,
because it was 18 hours, you know, and there was no telling what to expect.
Wow.
Yeah. But in terms of intensity, was Nelly. Because there was 9 years.
My last born sister. Yes.
9 years between her and Dora. So I'd sort of forgotten. You know,
our bodies just forget. It's like they don't it didn't
and then
warn
suddenly,
you.
what?
It was like, what is this?
What is this?
And it's too late at that point. Like the baby has to come out.
Yeah,
the baby can't remain.
There's no option here.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't experienced, and I'm almost a little bit thankful that I wouldn't have to experience that, because like 2 CSs, and I hope my next one will be a CS. Actually, it must be a CS, right?
Well, there's some people who are brave and they try the scar.
I'm not one of those people.
You can go for that.
Never. Okay, next question. Yeah. So you have only 4 girls.
Yes.
Did you guys ever think about like whether you wanted girls or boys, or you just wanted kids? And how has that been?
Okay, we wanted 4 children. Actually, before we got married, we discussed and said we wanted 4 children. So that's what we were going for. Boy, girl, we didn't really care. We didn't really care.
Yeah. And since like now, have you ever thought about what it would be like if you had boys? Or it's just always been like, oh, I have my girls. I
have my girls. There was a struggle though after the first one, and then you came along, and I sort of thought, you know, God must have known that He gave me a girl first. So how come this is not a boy?
Yeah.
And you know, sorry, Joanne. No, I must say I struggled with that.
Seriously?
Had God not spoken to my heart specifically and told me, I make you unique for the gifts, the blessings I give you, they are very specific to you. And so, after some time, of course, that feeling
went away.
That feeling passed completely.
Did other people because that was quite some time ago, did you ever face that thing of hey, but even her, she's just having girls?
By the way,
it was
there's a friend who actually came up to me and said, according to the tribe you're married into, you haven't begun to give birth. You haven't begun to give birth.
What?
Can you go back and do something? And I sort of thought, how offensive.
Yeah, no one has. What? I mean, all children are a blessing from God.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you describe all four of us when we were born? What was the most unique characteristic about all of us when we were born? No, you just gotta say.
Shall I go ahead?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay. In one sentence each, Angie had very long feet.
Okay.
That was her outstanding characteristic.
She's a size 7 now, so.
Yes, so she's still going. Joanne had a big tummy. Yes, Joanne.
Oh, sorry. So you see, it started at childbirth. There's nothing I can do about it now. If I was like that as a baby, really just I have no control.
Yeah. Dora was from the shop, a perfect.
She's like a doll.
Individual, like a doll.
Really?
There was everything was so
Dora.
in place. So perfect. And then Nelly was so clean. As in,
Nelly, the most intense.
Yes.
The most intense labor one.
She was so clean. Because she was high up. She didn't descend to be born until the last minute, so she didn't get covered with all that. And she came out so clean. She didn't even need to be really white.
She's just
it was. Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you describe all four of us right now, what, let's say, 2 words would you use to describe each of us?
Wow.
That's a tough one. I know,
that's a
just
tough one.
two.
Yes. Okay, Angie, deep, and so diligent.
Yeah. That's so true.
Diligent.
Yeah.
Deep and very diligent. Joanne, Joanne, adventurous. Nothing holds you back. And I don't know if I say beautiful, it will be like.
I mean, but if it's what you're feeling, just say it.
Yes. Yes, beautiful. My girls are all beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put that as a whatever for everyone.
Overarching. Okay, fine.
Overarching for everyone. Very determined. Very, very determined.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I think that is true.
Dora, strong-willed. And
super strong.
And a game changer.
Yeah.
Game changer. Yeah, she's really, Nelly is such a diplomat, such a able to broker peace, in places, and so now.
Are you gonna say beautiful?
Yes.
We are all beautiful. Yes. You already said we're all beautiful.
There's a lady who the other day looked at Nelly when we went to the shops and said to me, "This girl is so beautiful. Nafikiri wale wengine waliosha tumbo."
What? Have you seen us? Has she seen us? Okay, fine. Because she's our little baby Nelly, we'll allow her to have that one. But
she really is.
Okay, fine.
But you all are.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. So, what would you say out of all your years of motherhood, and you've been a mother for really, really long?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 generations.
Yeah. What would you say has been the hardest thing about being a mom?
I think the hardest thing for me has been sometimes watching my children make choices that I know are not the best choices for them, and being that place where you have to wait for them to learn the lesson. I mean, watch them go through maybe a difficult time because of choices they made,
and not being able to
to choose for them. you can instruct, you can share, but you can't really do it for them. You have to allow them to live their lives. So that has been the toughest thing. Yeah. And
that's something that still goes, like, that's like throughout your whole life.
I think that's throughout kids, one's whole life. You will always see things that, if, I wish I could change that.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so in parenting me specifically as Yummy Mommy, or as formerly Joanne, well, currently still Joanne, what has been your proudest moment of being my mom?
Oh, Joanne. Oh, so many. Look back at, the time when, you've won, awards growing up in school, the time you gave your life to the Lord, gave your heart to Jesus, such a proud moment at 8.
I was about to say 13.
No, at 8.
Oh, really?
I remember you came up to
Ethan is 8 right now. Wow.
Yeah, on my bed and said, Mom, I want to give my life to Christ. And that was, for me, an awesome moment. And God just favored you. You remember when you won the award, the scholarship to Brook House.
Yes.
And all these people had gone for that test, and you came out on top.
Yes. Oh wow.
And then the Nelson Mandela, the Mandela Rhodes scholarship.
Yeah.
And so many moments. So many moments.
Oh, wow.
You have made me proud.
Thanks, Mommy.
Yes.
Okay, we're almost done with the questions. Are you tired of answering questions? You could go on and on forever, right? Okay, if you could do motherhood like all over again, what would you do more of, or what would you do less of?
Automatically, more of. Spend more time with my kids.
Yeah.
Just spend more time with my kids. Be very deliberate about what they are taking in. Who is influencing them,
exactly.
Where they're going, what they're connecting with. I realize now more than ever that, kids are so, they're born blank, and it's you as the parent to fill in, those, what will that template be for life,
Yeah.
So just being deliberate about making sure you're getting the right writing in their lives.
Exactly.
So that they are going to turn out right, and they'll have what they need for the longest for their life.
Exactly.
So that, and then
what you do less of?
What I would do less of is work. Work is good.
So it's kind of hand in hand.
It's two sides of the same coin. So maybe prioritize family time.
And I love hearing you say that, because of like the decisions I've recently made in my life. I just feel so affirmed. Like I really want to just be so involved in their everyday, because it's those small everyday things. Exactly. Those gaps, the hours between, like when your child comes home to bedtime, it's not enough to just get home at bedtime to put them to bed. It's like you need to be there to, like, what are you speaking about?
Into their lives.
Exactly. So right.
And pray over them. Connect them with where they can get real help. Give them skills for life. I think one of the things I wish I had done was connect the kids to like financial skills. How do you save? How do you invest? How do you do things like those? How do you do life profitably, not just money, spiritually, socially,
making friends, choosing
friends. What are the things that you need to look out for?
Exactly. Absolutely. Okay, let's just start with, now we have a less deep one. What are some like characteristics you think me and you share? What do you see about yourself in me?
Your risk-taking dimension, you are ready to jump into what
you're ready to go. I definitely got that from you.
Not you don't fear the future. I think we share that. And then easy to you connect easily with people. I do too. So we share that. And I think even the sense of pursuing the things of value. I think we should.
Pursuing things of value. What do you mean?
what we've just spoken about, time with family, you know,
being able to see what's important. I think that's what I'll focus on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, what is one thing that motherhood has taught you?
To love God. To love God. And truly see that, you know, children are such a precious gift.
Yeah.
You know, I just marvel. I mean, one day you were not in my life. I was just solo.
Yeah. Do you even remember what that was like?
I can't.
I can't remember. If I can't remember, I'm like sure you can't remember. Do you?
Yeah, I mean,
it was just you.
Yeah, it was my life. As in, it was only me to take account of, you know. Just appreciating how God had it all planned out and how you guys came and how life has been enriched because of you guys. It has really taught me to appreciate God and love God.
Yeah. Okay, we are almost done. What's one childhood memory you have with your mom? One that you remember fondly. It's like I can just see them all jumping into your mind and you're like,
so
which one?
Yes, there's so many. You know, I just remember my mom throughout her whole thing is, you know, you're the best. That was her thing, you know. Whenever
you're the best.
Yeah, you're the best. Wow, you make it, you know, you are chosen, she was so affirming. She still is so affirming.
Even for us as her grandkids, she is.
That's her thing. And I think that has throughout my life, you know, just been, you know, that voice of go for it. You know, you're up to the task. You have what it takes. You know.
Exactly.
And so many times she said that. Yeah.
And what a lesson for all of us, because obviously your kids will fail at some point, but being able to tell them like you're good, you're not a bad person. You may have done a bad thing, but you're not a bad person.
Yes.
And you know you can still make it, and you still have that's a really, really positive thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Second last question. What are 3 characteristics you feel every mother should have or should embody?
Okay. One is a listening ear. A listening ear. 2 is a forgiving heart. Because I can tell you, you will be offended many times
by these kids who you struggled in labor with.
You can easily start to take positions.
Yeah.
But to be able to forgive, forget, embrace. And then an embracing arms, you know, to show that love.
Wow.
Yeah.
A listening ear, a forgiving heart, and embracing arms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. That's so deep.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. I get so many questions on my platform from moms who just feel like they're not good enough, like they're really struggling and they don't feel like they can give their kids what it is that they need or what it is that they want to be able to give them. What advice would you give someone like that?
You know, we are all so different. There are so many ways in which we can feel we fail or we are not good enough. But the fact is, God in His wisdom chose to entrust this individual, who is your child, to you, to bring up to the point where they would be able to live their own lives to adulthood. That's the first thing that should reassure you. And if He entrusted this individual to you, He gives you the wherewithal, the ability to do that. So first of all, you know, let that affirm you. You know that surely if He didn't think you'd do anything, you know, right, He would never have given you a child.
True.
So He gave you that child because He was confident you were going to bring them up in the way He wanted you to bring them up. But secondly, you're not alone. You know, I think mothers all over the world feel, you know, not good enough. They fall short. Like, you know, I look back at my own life and think, oh my goodness, I messed up here. I could have done it better there. You know, and so it's a common feeling with mothers all over the world. So the comfort that you're in company of all mothers, because we never
all
feel
feeling
it. Yes,
it's true.
Yes. But then the third one, you have tools at your hand. You know, at hand. You have you know, especially these days through social media,
exactly,
and through other, you know, networks where you can learn, some good tips about how to improve your skills as a mother, what to do, how to respond to situations that may come your way.
Yeah.
And that is very comforting.
Yeah.
And the last thing is that you have God by your side. We are not called to do this alone. I think God has so made available his presence if we invite him in to help us in the adventure of motherhood.
Yeah.
Just be able to find wisdom as the Lord will help us in the different situations that we come across. The Bible is an absolute
the number one
greatest
yes,
resource.
Absolutely.
And his spirit in us, then gives us all we need really to do a good job, even if we feel contrary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom, that was our last question.
Okay.
Thank you so much for answering all the questions. Before we finish, I have a small token of appreciation for you.
Really?
Sit right there.
Okay. Okay, Joey.
Right here.
Hey, okay.
Oh, man.
I wonder what it is.
This is a token of appreciation from Geisha. And it's just to appreciate you and tell you thank you for all the effort you put in, raising us. Raising 4 girls can't have been easy. Like taking us to the salon. All of us just take us to the salon.
And this one wants this style.
Mosodo. Someone else wants how. It must have been really difficult. So here, this is just a small Christmas gift, and I just hope you appreciate
you, Joanne.
it.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mommy.
And thank you for.
You not see what's inside?
Yes, I do. Let me see how you open it then. Wow.
It has your name.
It has my name. Yes. Ooh.
Show them.
The
other way.
No,
Will they
the
see?
Camera, I think. It's not quite.
Oh, dear. You can see it has her name, Emily, on there.
Yes. This, which is a lotion. Oh, and it's cocoa butter, which is one of my faves. Oh, wow. And then Vaseline, which I use.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a petroleum
jelly. A Geisha petroleum jelly. There's this pouch which says Emily, thank you, Mom.
Wow.
And a blanket.
Because
which African mom does not appreciate a good blanket?
Yeah,
I mean, wow.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is cool.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Joey.
So much. Thank you to Geisha so much for partnering with us. Thanks, Mom, for being on this video.
Thank you for inviting me.
And
I've enjoyed it.
I'm so glad.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you like it, and comment down below if you have any questions for my mom or questions for me, and we will be more than happy to answer them. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, it's been Yummy Mommy and Yummy Mommy's Yummy Mommy.
Bye.